World, invent, quest, order. Delay. Bane, press space. Press it. In, ability, order, world.
I sought pleasure with the silver I received from the Order. I shared it too, with many in need.
Don't be blinded by the gleam of your bloodlust. Shared silver always comes at a cost.
What of it? I forged good from what you call evil. Lives were improved, lives worth more than the silver that paid for them. I do not regret the lives lost for the charity gained.
World. Press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest.
Multi autem sunt in numero.
Be my eyes, Zunin.
World. Hold left mouse button fast. World.
Sir, bring me aid. Dare to steal the royal treasure? Guards! Guards! Now, get in, men!
Well, there's an end to his madness. Or so.
World.
Go! Yeah! Go!
Where are you hiding now? Hey, I saw you. Get back here.
You seem distressed.
So would you be if your every crop of turnips was demolished by a horde of mangy horrors?
I assume you mean the rabbits in that field.
Aye, them. They're out but rats with ears stuck on. I'd slay 'em if I could, but they're too damn fast. When I catch you, I'll impale you, maim you, send you to bunny hell.
Ich bewohne da Dolan. Ich denen a switch es mit mich del Tholan bismo.
Press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest.
That's right, get in there, mash the little bunny heads in. Go on, nail those bobtailed little shits. In the world. Yes, that's what you get for eating my turnips, you buck-toothed fucking apes.
Show me what lies ahead. Wounds matching those made by Saxon weapons. I know where to look for my prey. Your death has been avenged, my friend.
World. Skills. Inventory. Bag. Ark of Elah. Flop. Brigandine Trap. Einherjar. Raven. Bat. Brick. Ark of Elah. Flawless Hunter. Bat. Presses. World. A rivalry for the ages. Octavian asked Eivor. Hold left mouse, hold left mouse, hold left mouse button fast travel. Hold left mouse. Hold left mouse button fast. World. Inventory. Bag. Ark of Elah. Punish. Scatty's Ark of Scatty's Wrath. Ark of Scatty's Wrath. Ark of Elah. Scatty's Wrath. Ark of Scatty's Wrath. Scatty's Wrath. Minor rune of agility. Plus 3 point. Minor rune of finesse. Minor shadow flanking rune. Plus a minor rune of blunt Drengeli. Rune of perfection. Light rune. Drengeli. World. Skills. Melee. Range resistance. Melee. Head poison. Ray. Bow. Headshot. Light resistance. Melee. Light back. Stealth. Melee resistance. Press. World.
Fallen warrior, neglected by the Valkyries. Another tortured soul.
Come, you and pay your respects to the great and brave King Lyrion.
I do not know such a man.
He was betrayed and murdered by those who denied his friendship, just as you deny him now.
Hold there! I'm not your enemy!
Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
How can there be so many of you? Your story is lost in the rage you spew.
No. No. I am found in the rage. I live there.
I feel stronger already. Away with all this! Cursed Satan! Your story is lost in the rage you spew.
No. No. I am found in the rage. I live there.
Away with all this! Cursed Satan!
We were wrong. Now all will pay.
World.
One kill!
Laus, now you die.
My sword is lost. Floating down a creek. I shall follow till I dance again or drown.
World. Hold left mouse button. Hold left mouse button fast travel.
Hello. Need something forged?
Good day. Is Gunnar about, or did he leave and not mention it?
My name is Rima, and Gunnar is a good friend of mine. Asked me to run his shop while he's away.
It is good to meet you, and strange to see Gunnar away from his forge.
Well, as far as I know, he's got a very compelling and beautiful reason for his absence. So here I am.
Well, if Gunnar has faith in you, I do too.
Then I say you have fine taste. Have a look at what I've got.
Let me see your...
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Blacksmith, brigandine cape, brigandine armor. Flawless torso. Hold left mouse button enhance quality. Brigandine gauntlets. Scatty's Fafnir's fang. Flawless spear. Enhanced. Scatty's wrath. Fafnir's Scatty's wrath. Housecarl's X. Flawless bearded X. Scatty's wrath. Brigandine trousers. Flawless brigandine armor. Flawless torso. Brigandine armor. Black brigand.
You done?
Let me see. Exit.
I must take my leave. So long.
Farewell, Eivor.
You are a good boy.
Good day, my love.
Exit. Align.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Gloucestershire. Ellis. Lincolnshire. Glau. East. Glau. Vinland. Vinland. South.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
I will pledge to Gloucester.
All right, I'll be Gunner's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
Break up. Exit. Leave.
I should go.
In a
Birna, welcome to the Raven Clan's nest.
Good to be here, Sunbeam. The people here seemed a mixed bag of nuts and seeds. I feel right at home.
You are at home. Settle in and get a feel for the place. We will be heading out soon enough.
Of course. A quick drink and a friendly brawl, and I will be ready for the raids ahead.
hold left mouth in a river to raid. A river in a strange land. In a strange land. In dreams. Hold. Undiscovered location. Hold left mouse button. World. The first night.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Note of a dream. World. In inventory. Stat. Hunnic. Bullseye. Arc of Elah.
Stretch your wings, Sunan. Go, my eyes.
Go!
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Notes on a map. Notes on a mask. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Yeah!
Show me.
Yeah! No!
I should not be seen in this area. Have a look, Sunan.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Get back here!
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
What see you, old friend?
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
What do you see?
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Go, Sunan.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 World. Order. The EanBheart. Press spacebar mark. World. Not sync. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
What do you see, Sunan?
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 World. Not synchronized.
Yeah!
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in Western Gloucester. World. Not world. Not Find and speak to Gunnar in Western. Find and speak to Gunnar in Western Gloucester. 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 Find and speak to Gunnar in Western Gloucester.
Thor lends me strength. I need your eyes, my friend.
Find and speak to Gunnar in Western Gloucester. Letter from Eivor. World.
They will attack on sight here.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
What do you see?
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 Abilities. Vengeance, ranged poison strike. Level 2. Up. Ranged poison.
Go, my eyes.
World.
Your kind.
Find and
Cast
speak
about
to
this
Gunnar
land,
in
my
western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. World. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Show me.
World. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 World. The first night of Sam, not synchronized. World. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Let's see you.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. 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 World, Inventory, Bag. Brigandine Armor. Mythical Torso. Thor's Rune. Thane's Bridge. Arc Brick. Brigandine Armor. Mythical Torso. Press left mouse button up. Press escape back. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Welcome.
See shop. Merchant. Carbon ingot. Rations. Hunter arrows.
These will come in
General.
very handy.
Predator. Titanium. General. Iron ore. General. Titanium. General. Light arrow. Hunter arrows. General. These arrows are perfectly balanced. Used with a hunter bow, they will deal good damage. Hold left mouse button by.
Oh, I hope to see you again soon.
See shop. Leave.
I have to go. See you soon. Sunan, guide me.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
If an evil man brings you biscuits, do you give them to your children?
I would not let good food go to waste.
I would let my children starve. A serpent's gift will always end in malice.
Sweet from evil remains sweet, even if it crumbles quickly in their hands.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester. Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Go, Sunan. There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile like I haven't seen in some time.
Find and speak to Gunnar in western Gloucester.
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigwili.
Good to meet you as well.
How did you meet? Tell me about yours. When are you marrying? Tell me about...
What do you do around here, Bridget? Except keep Gunnar out of mischief.
Dunar Benigon runes Oiriaya chams.
And my Gunnar? What are you going to do with him? Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mama Dad carried Evan Gillid and Anon. Canon have drews me.
Bridget man power the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilydd. A Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the elderman may
Follow
have heard
Gunnar.
a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
There is the elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
What's your problem? My friend's wedding. You're my friend.
I am here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated god-right kings for puppet rulers?
We brought to build. Watch your tongue. We brought to build. Watch your. We.
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks. Only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevder? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though it deign joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Well, shall we then? Sour.